Okay, so welcome back to the channel. Today's video we're going to be taking out the engine. So it's a 2 litre BKD engine. What we're going to do first, we'll take all the bumper and the headlight and everything off, and then I'll come back in and do more of a detailed breakdown as to what you need to do, what parts need to come off and what not, hoses to disconnect. So let me get this off, we'll come back in and we'll start taking the engine out. Okay, front end's off now. What we need to do is disconnect all the wiring to the ECU. So what I'm going to do next, take all this off, scuttle panel, get the wipers off, the ECU's under there, and then we'll sort of trace the wires back, start taking them out. Got to remove the battery box. That is 2 10mm bolts. I'm going to take the air box off as well. Disconnect the pipes from the coolant tank. Disconnect these 3 pipes and the bottom hose that goes to the coolant tank. So we'll do that now. We'll pop back in, see where we're at. Okay, so I've just cut them. Whoever buys it will have them from their vehicle, so it's just easier to cut them. Right, disconnected that there. One that goes at the bottom, that's been disconnected. Just disconnecting the gear linkage. So we're just disconnecting the gear linkage with this. Lift that up, pull that, it just slots off, and just put them back over. So then there's 3 bolts down there with 13mm. That'll then lift that section off. You can then push that out of the way. We've taken the hydraulic feed to the gearbox, taking that off. We've taken the earth off the starter motor. We've pulled out the cable, the loom that goes to the ECU there. So what we're going to do next, and then if you look behind, see the catalytic converter. There's like a little clamp. It's very easy to get off, so we'll take that off. And then drive shafts, engine back. They're very easy engines to get out. There's not too much to them. Once you know what you're doing, you've got an idea. There is still some wiring that does need to come out. Some of this, so we're going to see what's what. Just feed it back. You want to keep as much wiring on the engine if you're taking it out with the loom and whatnot, so sort of take off as much as you can. I don't think there's any wiring this side. I think it's just the one connection that you need to take off, but I will let you know. But if you look here, it's had a brand new starter motor and a brand new alternator, so very, very clean engine. Pleasantly surprised. All the coolant was clean, full of aircon, gas. Whoever's had it have done a good job of looking after it, but unfortunately we're here, we're where we are. So yeah, we're going to crack on. What I'm going to do next, just get all this rest of this wiring out, and then when you drop the engine, you want to undo these 3 bolts here, and then there's 2 bolts there. What you can do is sort of lower it down or pull it out, jack it up, but we'll show you all that when we get to it. And there's also, I don't know if you can see them there, you've got a fuel line that needs to be disconnected here, and then right at the back there, them 2 down there, they need to be disconnected as well. So I'm going to get the rest of the wiring off, and I'll pop back in once we start unbolting some more stuff. Okay, so you have to take the wiper motor out, which sits here, and then there's 3 10mm bolts that cap goes in there, and there's 3 plugs. What we have to do is push them in, they pull out, and then you've got to get these little things out, else. And then yeah, you do need to take the other plug off, and that lead comes down there, and then it goes to this, which that bit goes under there, that bit goes in there. So it's a bit of a faff to get that out. You need to start a bit, undo that off, pull that off, and then yeah, you've got the other wiring off. Then all the wiring is off for the engine. So I'm just going to get this other plug off, get that off, undo these 3 bolts down here. Like I said, are they 13? Yeah, get them off, and then we're getting there. Okay, so we couldn't film the last little bit taking the engine out because someone came to pick it up. So yeah, I think I covered most of the bits in the last clip, but what we're going to do now is take the catalytic converter off, just take a few of the bits off, probably take the discs and everything else, all the good bits out, take the doors, mirrors, seats, whatnot, and then yeah, it's going to be going to scrapyard, and then I think what we're going to do is, we've got this fan in that we're breaking at the moment. Not really much interesting going on with that, so we're going to be breaking this. So that's going to be broken next. Video coming on this soon. And then what we're going to do is we're going to be breaking this as well, because I'm sick of it being in the yard. So yeah, that's sort of where we're at the moment. Take all the bits off of the MK5 Golf. All the good bits. Take the boot lid off. Take the lights, the bumper and whatnot, and then yeah, that'll be off to scrap. So that's going to be all in today's video. So thanks for watching, and I'll catch you soon in the next one. Peace.